Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Being chased out left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And the return will stop right around the 25. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. And the D looking like they may blitz. On 2nd down, here's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Mitchell. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Bryant with a catch right side. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet, right at the line of scrimmage. Well, now they'll try the end around. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Black 5. Eat these two. These two.
Here's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off around the 37. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. They go play action here on first down. And he's got some space here. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down. And the starting defensive unit here for Pittsburgh.
Let's really illuminate linebacker Ryan Shazier. Has the speed of a safety. In fact, coming out of college, some people clocked him at sub 4.4 in the 40, but also the ability to go up and down the line of scrimmage and thump just like the linebacker he is.
And his 4th year in the league now, coming off his first Pro Bowl. Setting up the screen from Miller. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. These guys are going to take care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. Miller, the lone setback. Back to throw, Watson. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. And this offense on third down today, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood.
We played a quarter here on Christmas Day. It's a close game here early on. We're back to Houston in just a moment.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
50. On second down, it's Bell. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Keep these 2.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Now it's Miller, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Let's go.
On second down, here's Miller. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping.
fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he is knocked down from the side at the 23. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Whitney merciless. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And the pressure gets to him again. And it's Roethlisberger, their captain. He's the one who's still down on the ground here. So Roethlisberger, we've seen this before, unfortunately. He'll depart. Now Dobbs. And they'll turn things over here to the backup to see if he can dig him out of this hole. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to go.
Under pressure, they got him again. J.J. Watt in there to get him. And that is sack number 15 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. And the Steelers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Dobbs. Over the middle here to Brown. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. They're going to try and throw. Wide open receiver complete. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out comes Houston. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away to his left. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And now the before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Not that we necessarily see this as being in the cards, but worth noting that 21 points would equal their franchise record for largest deficit overcome. Certainly plenty of work to do between now and then. Here's Dobbs to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Complete to Bryant. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Here we go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Dancing to it, and he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Joshua Dobbs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Happy holidays, Larry. Your gift? Take the halftime show off, partner. We've got some football to get to. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Joseph. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted. And now out come the Steelers. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On second down, Dobbs. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. On third down, that's Bell. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Single. On first and 10, Dobbs. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Carlos Watkins In there to record another sack, their 6th of the afternoon. Dobbs now on second down. Man open left side is Brown. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Here we go. What? 90.
To throw is Dobbs. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Flush to his right. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Dobbs. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Darius Hayward-Bay, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On second down, here's Watson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Braxton Miller with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, and it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing
under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. J.J. Watt in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Dobbs is throwing. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. And now